Presence, the podcast bringing the smiles back to tendering.
Local Presence is pleased to present to you your hosts,
Ollie Baines
and Joe Webster.
Local Presence is a community podcast looking to share good news in the tendering area, incorporating fun, laughter and discussion. Here is what's coming up in today's podcast.
Local news.
We give a social media update.
We share our interview with Lucy Masters.
We will be chatting to a member of our community.
And we'll bring you competitions and challenges, plus much more.
But first, here is a roundup of the latest news.
Tendering Hearts came together to rescue a seal pup from Holland-on-Sea's coastal protection site. Workers and members of the public worked together to move the seal pup to a safer part of the beach.
The Donut Burger. 1,966 calories on the plate. The Roaring Donkey in Holland-on-Sea has launched the Double Donut Burger, which includes 2 beef burgers, melted cheese, 4 bacon rashers and barbecue sauce, served in 2 grill glazed ring donuts. Delightful. Could you manage it?
Tendring Technology College celebrated its best day ever after they welcomed BBC Radio 1 to their school in aid of children in need. Local Presence asked some of the pupils and staff what they made of the day.
Saskia from Year 10 said, "It was alright. Rixton were the main attraction and Professor Green. Other than that, not a lot happened, apart from strange lessons and constant listening of the radio."
Ryan from Year 11 said, "Nick Grimshaw and some other DJ who I didn't know came into my lesson and pretended to be school children. Apart from that, not much happened."
Jasmine from Year 10 said, "It was good. Rixton was amazing and the DJs really made the day quite different."
Another student, Ellie, said, "It was okay and a pretty normal day listening to the radio. Then I went out and saw Professor Green and that just made my day."
PE teacher Mr. Bibby said, "Greg James was excellent with the students."
And Miss Skinner said, "It was awesome. Great buzz around the school, even if students didn't see the stars. Greg James had a dance-off with some of the students and had selfies with them all. He was brilliant."
Do you think that we could get into TTC?
I think they would be highly interested to have Local Presence come to tendering.
Move aside, Radio 1.
Yeah.
Local Presence are coming in.
This is the best day ever.
For us.
Yeah.
Elsewhere in tendering, people have been fundraising for children in need in a variety of ways.
Holland Park Primary School's head teacher jumped out of a box dressed up as Spider-Man for the occasion in an assembly. Other teachers then joined him in a flash mob to One Direction.
St John's Church in Great Clapton put on a fundraiser on Saturday morning featuring face paints, arts and crafts. A great day out for all the family.
No doubt. The countdown to Christmas is well and truly upon us. We've had the John Lewis advert, the Sainsbury's advert, but you know that Christmas is really coming when the Coca-Cola advert makes its way onto our screens. Well,
holidays are coming, holidays are coming, holidays are coming.
Holidays are coming, people of tendering. The official Coca-Cola truck will be rolling into Clacton Factory Outlet on the 22nd of December. Myself and Ollie will be there and we'll be lapping up the free Coke, the Winter Wonderland and the Christmas choirs, not forgetting to take a cheeky selfie with the truck. We're very excited.
We are indeed. It's time for a social media update. The Lifehouse Spa in Thorpe Soken has won a country award for its immense amount of well-being knowledge, beautiful design, wonderful food and breathtaking gardens. Well done to the Lifehouse.
We've noticed another local tweeter, the Clacton-on-Sea Essex Twitter account. They seem to spend a lot of time asking their followers a variety of questions about Clacton and the Clacton area, which largely go unanswered, but they're good questions nonetheless, such as, what's the most amount of money you found in Clacton-on-Sea? What's the most embarrassing thing you've seen in Clacton-on-Sea? And we wanted to pose one of their questions to you in our podcast. So here's the question. If your area was a film title, what would it be called? Get creative. What do you reckon on that one, Ollie?
That's a good question. So, I'm from Frinton, what's it got? It's got the beach, greens. You could call, what about the Greensward Mile? So, like the Green Mile, but we should put the Greensward in there. And the Greensward is about a mile long.
It works. It does work. Let us know if you come up with any other suggestions.
Anything better than that, maybe?
Yeah, for where you live in the tendering area. We're now introducing a new feature called Did You Know? This is where we give you a fun fact. And our first Did You Know is...
Did you know that Frinton Tennis Club was once regarded as second to Wimbledon? It is on par with the likes of Ascot and still attracts the world's top tennis players today. Be proud of your area.
We'd like to congratulate the winner of our Where Are We challenge last week. We put a picture up on Facebook and Twitter of somewhere in the district that we have been, and we asked you, where are we? We're pleased to announce that the winner for this competition was Lucy Masters, who guessed correctly that we were in the Ship Inn in Kirkby-le-Soken.
And in double quick time, she got that really quick.
She did, actually.
It was
Sort
over
of-
pretty
It
early.
undermined the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks, Lucy, so much.
So yeah, well done, Lucy.
Speaking of Lucy Masters, we had the privilege of interviewing Lucy this week about her work with the Jeremiah Project. And here is a snippet of her interview. So the Jeremiah Project, if you care to enlighten us, what is the Jeremiah Project?
Okay. The Jeremiah Project is a local youth work organisation that has been set up at the beginning of this year. So we've been running for about 10 months now. And really we're just here to connect with young people in schools, in the local community, really just create opportunities for young people to engage, to raise aspiration, for them to kind of grasp what their potential is and stuff like that along those lines.
And what does that look like practically?
Okay, yeah, on a practical basis, that looks like schools work. We're in the local secondary school and some local primary schools. It looks like community-based youth work, so running youth clubs and different youth-based activities throughout the year. And also we've got a developing sports work department, so looking at how we can engage young people, children and young people with sports. And we're also looking at education as well, so varied, different avenues, but a lot of stuff at once as well.
That's great.
Thanks so much, Lucy. And please remember that you can hear the full interview on our social media. It was brilliant.
It is time for our Phone a Friend challenge. Are you ready, Joe?
Yes, I just need to find my phone.
It's finding his phone. So last week we brought to you a Phone a Friend challenge and we spoke to the lovely Hayley Radley from Kirkby. We had a nice chat with her. She wasn't expecting it. And that's the whole idea of this feature. We're going to call some random person, have no idea we're phoning them, ask them some questions, a quick fire round and just a general chat. Who have we got today, Joe?
We are soon to have on the line a lovely lady. She lives in Walton. She is called Helen Churchill. She's Scottish. She did move. She's lived in the area a fair while. I wouldn't care to guess how long. Hello. Is that Helen? Okay, Helen.
Are you ready?
I am.
Okay, the first question, Helen, is... Have you got any good news you'd like to share with local presence?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Tell us.
Good news. My granddaughter, who's 17 months, has just started walking.
Oh, that is good news. That is great news.
Oh, and what is your favourite part of tendering?
Favourite part of tendering? Frinton-on-Sea.
Oh, really?
Oh, but you live in Walton, or do you?
Well, yes.
Is it the
I was
border?
kicked out of Frinton.
Why do you like Frinton so much, Helen?
Sorry.
Why do you like Frinton so much? Why is it your favourite part?
I think when I used to have a dog, I would go walking and it would be late at night. I felt safe. I never felt pressurised or... It was just a lovely place to live.
That's good. That's a good reason.
like it.
Okay, Helen, we've now got some quick fire questions that we're going to give you, or Ollie's going to give you, I should say. And basically, it's just a multiple choice question or this or that, and you just have to think on the spot and tell us what your answer would be. Don't worry, there aren't any right or wrong answers because it's your opinion, so no worries on that front. You won't be...
I won't feel embarrassed.
No, don't
Okay.
feel embarrassed.
Right, are you ready, Helen?
Yes.
Okay. Scotland or England?
Oh. England.
Really? Interesting.
Good.
McDonald's or Burger King?
Oh, McDonald's. one.
Well done, Helen Churchill. Well
Yeah,
done.
that is the
Good
right
choice.
answer.
Lemons, lychees, limes, or lotion?
Oh, lemon lychees. Lychees.
Lychees. Oh, very interesting.
Still don't really know what those are.
Crumpets or bagels?
What was the first one?
Crumpets or bagels?
Crumpets.
Yeah, I like crumpets. Scones or scones?
Scones.
Scones. Or scones?
Yes.
Which one?
Scones.
That one.
And final question, local or presents?
Local or
Presents.
as in a gift?
Yes.
As in a gift. Present.
Okay, we're just going to tally up your score.
Helen, you got 2. You got 2 right. 2.
It's a poor show. But no poorer than Hayley Radley last
You
week.
got the same as Hayley. How do you feel about that, Helen? 2 right.
Could try better.
Could try
Could
better.
try better.
Well,
But we
could
appreciate
try a lot better.
we appreciate your effort in trying at all.
No, you're
and
great.
yeah, brilliant sport and great to hear from you.
And great good news, Helen. Love that.
Oh,
Really
yes,
exciting.
Really good news.
We
Surely I should get 10 for that.
Well,
We weren't scoring the first part of the questions.
no, sorry. 2.
But nice try. All right then, Helen. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
And we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
As we stated earlier, Lucy Masters correctly guessed our Where Are We challenge. So, me and Joe have once again been traipsing around the local area, tendering, and we have taken another photo, maybe a little bit harder this time. Potentially.
so.
I hope so.
Hope so.
Won't be over in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It might be. We'll be posting the picture on our social media along with this podcast. So if you think you know where we are, comment below and it could be you who wins and features in next week's podcast and gets a mention on our social media page.
We move on. Help us to find those that are kind.
Very good.
It was, wasn't it?
Well done.
I liked it.
Help us find those that are kind.
Who's our first nomination this week?
Our first nomination is Vicky Bell. So Vicky was ill this last week and I think she was suffering from the flu, and Vicky would like to thank her family for looking after her while she was poorly. But she's feeling better now, which is good.
Yeah, and they
well
sound
done-
kind.
Yeah, well done to the Bell family. That's exactly what we're looking for. Mm-hmm. Who's next, Joe?
Sandy Thomas is also someone that's done something kind this week. She opened her home to a new group of friends for a Bible study.
Good work, Sandy.
Yeah, generous.
Kerry Woods posted an advert on a tendering and culture buy and sell group asking for a kiddies trampoline. And instead of being sold one, a lady gave it to her for free.
That's very kind. That's
Very-
very, very kind.
really
Generous.
kind. Well done.
Another generous.
So thanks, Kerry, for sending that one in. Our final nomination we stumbled upon in the Gazette, and it says, a big-hearted stranger is raising money for a 90-year-old woman whose RAF service card was stolen along with £1,000.
Sounds very kind, and already he's raised £300, it says.
And what's amazing is that he's actually never met this lady before, and obviously he wants to reach out to her, and that's a very kind act.
Yeah, the kindness
And-
of strangers.
Yeah, exactly what we're looking for. Good example.
So please do submit to us any nominations for this category of people that have been kind to you. We'd love to hear them.
As we conclude our podcast, don't forget to share this podcast on your social media, engage with our competitions and challenges. If you know where we are in our Where Are We challenge, comment below and you could feature on our podcast next week.
And to finish off, we just got a few thank yous to make for this podcast. We'd like to thank Lucy Masters for that amazing interview.
We'd like to thank Helen Churchill for coming on our show.
And finally, we'd like to thank your hosts. We think they've done a great job this week, so thank you, Ollie.
Excellent job. Thank you, Joe.
And one more thing, a congratulations to Josh and Daisy Baines on the birth of their baby boy, Reuben.
And congratulations to Paul and Becky Hetworth on the birth of their beautiful little girl, Blaze Eden Hepworth.
Thanks for listening.
Cue the music.